I felt like there was just always a God-sized hole. I felt like I could never be single. I always had to be in a relationship. Even if it wasn't a happy relationship, I just felt like I had to never be alone, and I just had to be validated, usually by men or friends. It was never enough. And the harder and the harder that you looked, the worse things got. I was just really not myself. I was in a relationship and we weren't doing too good. And I actually tried to look for validation from another man while I was still in that relationship. And that to me was the turning point. I had to move out of that guy's house. I felt like now there was nowhere to search for comfort. I was by myself. I had to move to Sarasota, so I didn't have all my friends that I was living with. I was just not ready to get into another relationship. I was not in a good place, and I had done terrible things. So what was I going to do with myself for someone who always needs to have this validation? Where was I going to find that? And that's when God told me, it's me, and I will find you a church, and you are going to find what you're looking for in me. I felt like there was no way that I was just going to walk into a church where everyone was already established, and people already had cliques and groups. And then New Day opened up a brand new church, and I wasn't going to be the only one there. Everyone was new, so it worked out perfectly. When I walked in, the first ad on the screens was mission trip to Dominican Republic, and I was like, oh my goodness, these people love where I'm from too, so it has to be the place. I went the first service and I sat next to Sita, and then I think 2 services later, she was the one that baptized me. It just really tugged at my heartstrings. I knew that that was the next step. I was scared at first. I knew it was going to be a big step, and a lot of things would have to change. I figured I had to be perfect in order to get baptized. The way Rylan explained it to me, I knew that you had to come as you are and that God would change you. He really did change my heart. He really changed my perspective on everything that I was struggling with, and that there was so much more to life than what I want for myself. It's about helping God's people. The world likes to make you think that because you're living in sin, you're having that free will. Like you get to do whatever you want, and that makes you free. But once I realized that sin was actually the shackles that were holding me down, that was the biggest change for me. My friends love the change. They're just like, you're just glowing now. And I think that's the biggest compliment. Anytime anyone compliments me for the glory of God is the biggest, it just warms my heart. It's amazing. It's the best feeling ever. And it just makes me want to glorify God even more because I know that what I'm doing is bigger than me. I was on fire for God, and I just love the way that Jesus modeled disciple making, and that's truly how I want to do things. So going to the Dominican Republic and getting to go back and meeting new friends and teaching my worldly friends about God the way that I have learned in the church has been really, really impactful for their lives and for mine too. My name is Abby, and I was lost in sin and searching for validation, but God called me by name and changed my heart. Now I found freedom and purpose in Christ.